Welcome to the Empowerment 888 channel, How to Silence Negative Thoughts and Master Inner Peace. What if your greatest enemy lives in your mind? Have you ever felt like your mind was working against you? You try to focus, but a voice whispers you're not good enough. You try to be calm, but thoughts spin out of control. The truth is, millions silently suffer every day, not from external chaos, but from the loud, looping negativity inside their heads. What if you could rewrite the script in just 30 days? What if inner peace wasn't a distant dream, but a real destination one thought away? This isn't just a guide, this is a journey. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into how to silence negative thoughts and master inner peace for good. The invisible enemy, recognizing the power of negative thoughts. What if the most dangerous voice you hear is the one inside your own head? That quiet whisper of doubt, the mental chatter of failure, the criticism that never seems to rest. These are not just thoughts, they're mental saboteurs. Left unchecked, they manipulate your emotions, ruin relationships, and sabotage opportunities before they even begin. Every time you think you're not good enough or destined to fail, you're falling victim to this invisible enemy. These thoughts don't shout, they whisper with venom. And until you learn to recognize them, they will always hold the remote control to your emotional state. It all starts with awareness, because what you don't confront will always control you. The science of thought loops. Why you can't just stop thinking. Have you ever tried to just stop thinking negatively, only to spiral deeper into those exact thoughts? That's not failure, it's neuroscience. Negative thoughts form loops in the brain, patterns that strengthen each time you entertain them. Like grooves in a record, they deepen with repetition, trapping you in cycles of stress and fear. And the worst part? Your brain doesn't differentiate between imagined danger and real threat. Every negative thought triggers your fight or flight response, flooding your system with cortisol. It's not just mental, it's biological warfare inside your own mind. To break the loop, you must consciously create a new one, and we'll show you how. Awareness is power, identifying your trigger thoughts. Before you can silence the enemy, you must know where it lives. Negative thoughts rarely come out of nowhere. They're often triggered by specific events, people, or insecurities. Maybe it's rejection. Maybe it's failure. Maybe it's simply silence, giving your mind space to wander into darkness. Identifying your triggers is like turning on the lights in a haunted house. Suddenly, the monsters aren't so scary. They're just memories, insecurities, echoes of past experiences. Once you recognize them, you take back the power to rewrite your internal script. Without awareness, there is no escape, only repetition. Thought replacement, weaponizing positivity. Against the noise, you can't fight darkness with darkness, you need light. The secret to silencing negative thoughts isn't ignoring them, it's replacing them. This is called cognitive restructuring. The next time your brain screams, "You're a failure," respond with, "I've failed before and grown stronger every time." This isn't fake positivity, it's neurological training. Just like muscles, the brain builds strength where you place effort. Replace a negative belief 100 times and it begins to weaken. Replace it 1,000 times and it dies. Your thoughts are not permanent, they're programmable. Start programming for peace. Daily rituals that reprogram. Your mind habits aren't just actions, they're the architects of your reality. If you want to reprogram your mind in 30 days, you need daily rituals that cleanse and reset your mental state. Start the day with gratitude, journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. It sounds simple, but it recalibrates your brain to scan for the positive. Add mindfulness meditation, even 5 minutes a day. It's not about emptying your mind. It's about learning to observe without judgment. When you do this daily, your mind becomes a tool, not a tyrant. You become proactive instead of reactive. And that's where the real shift begins. Silence the inner critic by creating a new identity. Who are you really beyond your fear, beyond your past? The inner critic survives because it feeds on an outdated self-image. If you see yourself as broken, unworthy, or weak, every thought will reflect that image. But what if you change the mirror, create a new identity based on who you want to become, not who you've been? Say it aloud every morning. I am confident. I am peaceful. I am enough. It may feel awkward at first, but your subconscious doesn't judge, it obeys. Speak it enough, and you'll start to believe it. And once belief takes root, peace follows. Environmental detox. Clear your space, clear your mind. You can't grow in toxic soil, and the same goes for your mind. Your environment feeds your thoughts more than you realize. Social media, cluttered rooms, toxic relationships, they're all silent contributors to your mental chaos. If your surroundings are filled with noise, your thoughts will echo that. Start by decluttering your room, your phone, your friend list. Choose calm over chaos. Surround yourself with inspiration quotes, books, art. What enters your world will eventually enter your mind. Clean space creates clear energy, and clarity is the birthplace of peace. The 30-day mental cleanse, a tactical blueprint. Now it's time to take action, a real transformation plan, not just ideas. For 30 days, follow this structure. Morning 10 minutes of gratitude, journaling, and affirmation. Midday, catch one negative thought and replace it immediately. Evening, reflect. What triggered you today and how did you respond? Track your progress in a journal. Celebrate every win, even if it's small. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice the noise start to fade. By day 30, silence will feel like strength, not emptiness. You won't just think differently, you'll feel unshakable. And once that switch flips, there's no going back. Surround yourself with stillness, the forgotten power of solitude. Stillness isn't silence, it's where your soul finally gets a voice. Most people avoid being alone because that's when negative thoughts get loud. But if you push through the discomfort, you'll find clarity beyond the noise. Solitude is not isolation, it's a sacred reset. Take 15 minutes a day to disconnect. No phones, no music, just you and your breath. In that space, the mind quiets, the heart speaks, and peace begins to surface. The more you practice it, the more addicted you become, not to stimulation, but to serenity. In stillness, you rediscover your power. From thought prisoner to thought commander, your new life begins now. You're not a victim of your thoughts, you're their creator. Once you understand that, everything changes. The noise in your head doesn't define you, it's a reflection of what you've allowed. But now you know the tools. You have the awareness, and you hold the power. You're not just silencing thoughts, you're mastering your entire emotional reality. You're choosing clarity over chaos, intention over impulse, and most importantly, you're becoming the person your future self will thank you for. This isn't temporary peace, it's permanent transformation. Peace is not found, it's built, one thought at a time. You've made it through the mental battlefield, and now you stand on the edge of inner transformation. This wasn't just about stopping negativity, it was about unlocking the deeper version of you, the calm, the strong, the peaceful one waiting beneath the noise. If this message resonated with you, drop a comment below. Which strategy will you try first? And remember, this channel isn't just content, it's your home for mental freedom. Let's silence the noise together. Thanks for joining us on this powerful journey toward inner peace. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-shifting content. Let's keep growing stronger together.